Hello, guys. Welcome back to S3D. And I don't want to be the dead horse, but now that we've seen the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Baroness figure, the Walmart version, I just look at the packaging. Rob was complaining to me about how the packaging looks like a dollar store package. I mean, honestly, I don't think it looked that bad. I think the way the weapons are packaged makes it look horrible. They should have probably put like the guns in the back behind the figure, or do it like the classic GI Joe style, where the weapons are on, some sort of a runner situation where you had to cut the weapons off instead of just like randomly placing the weapons on the package. I don't actually have any official image of that. You have to go watch the video on Elite Legends channel. He did have some pictures of it. I can't find any of the pictures online. So I want to talk about the original figure because some people told me they actually make the Baroness look worse than the original one. So in this version, the new version, she doesn't have the red colored Cobra emblems. Basically, it's just black on black. They cheap out on the paint for those Cobra emblems. But if you have paint skills, you can kind of paint that in. I know it's going to be a little bit difficult. You're going to have to clean up a lot of, edges around that Cobra emblem, but you can do it. You can just throw some red paint on there, and then scrape off the excess with a toothpick. It's a very simple thing to do. Um, that's what I do with a lot of Cobra emblems when I'm doing customs and stuff like that. Very, very easy. But anyway, it does seem really, really lame. Like this, I think the Baroness character deserves better. The original figure, I have, I saw a whole bunch of the original one, and then I've seen a couple of them in person. Uh, I do actually like her original accessories because she's got the knife, that Cobra knife, which is actually very nice, the golden one. We're not getting that. I don't think the new one actually have that. They just pack her in with the regular Cobra Trooper weapons, and I can guarantee you she's probably not gonna be able to hold those weapons properly. Uh, which is going to be very disappointing. I think actually the original release actually had the better weapons. For example, this Cobra style laser gun. This is actually a really good accessory. Yeah, and those golden guns that she have, those were actually pretty good. And basically, like this character just don't, this figure just don't have very good articulation. Her legs are horrible. Her single jointed elbows like won't allow her to hold like weapons that need to be like a rifle or sniper rifle or machine gun situation, something that require two-handed to properly wield. She's not gonna have a easy time posing with those weapons. I think those weapons are probably completely useless on this character. And I honestly think like 90% of the people who are reviewing the Baroness figure when they first come out like have no idea what the heck they're talking about. The articulation on this figure is absolutely terrible. Like in fact, I think like all the Hasbro GI Joe Classified Wave One female figures have questionable articulation. Uh, the Scarlet figure it was okay in 2020, but now like if you compare her posability and articulation compared to like even some of the more modern Marvel Legends figure, right? I can tell you it's pretty bad. I can tell you like the recent one, the custom that I was making, the Shadow Cat Marvel Legends figure. That figure has less articulation than the GI Joe Classified figure, but she poses super well and she looks very natural when you pose her. But with the GI Joe Classified female figures, uh, they just they pose weird. They look wonky as heck. And honestly, I think the Walmart exclusive Baroness is just cash grab basically. they cheap out and then they throw random crap in it. This is why it's so embarrassing. Like they didn't even show her at the fan First Friday live stream because they're probably embarrassed about how bad the packaging looks and how cheap the figure looks. And yeah, no, it's like they don't care about Walmart. They're just gonna dump these on Walmart. I don't think that figure is gonna go for $50, as some people would suggest. I mean, honestly, if you're paying $50 for that figure, I think you might need to go see a doctor or something. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I thought I said something about the original one being completely worthless. Maybe I was wrong about that because, hey, at least the original one got good accessories that she can actually use. It comes with an extra helmet. If you don't like the head sculpt, you can put on the helmet, and then she comes with the coil. The coil isn't really that bad. You can repaint it. You can actually make it look really good with just some paint work on it. Yeah, it looks like a dollar store motorcycle, but it's really not that terrible, all things considered. It's very useful. The scope on it is actually pretty decent. Yeah, it's just... But anyway, the only really good thing about the new one is the removable glasses. Like, if you can actually remove her glasses, I think this figure is actually a lot better. Maybe they should just come out with another version where we can just get her with the removable glasses. Remember, in the packaging, the back of the promotional packaging, it does show a version of the Baroness with the golden shoulder armor. And the retro version did not have the golden shoulder armor. So maybe at some point we are gonna get like another Baroness release with the golden shoulder pads and stuff like that. I think that's possible because a lot of people, including other sellers, are telling me that Hasbro is gonna do another retro Scarlet release to make Scarlet look like her original. The original Scarlet with like the different costumes. So we're gonna get 3 Scarlet figures in this line, which is show you how lazy this company is. Like they just gonna keep releasing the same figures over and over, and not retool the figure at all. Give them better articulation. They're just gonna stick with what they have. So yeah, if you're gonna continue to support this line, I honestly would just probably stop complaining. It's like a situation where like, you're just, there's so many people complaining about the line. I wonder why people are still buying the figure, right? Yeah, you can either buy the figure or you can stop buying these figures. That's all I have to say. I mean, you can see it right here, right? There's a version of her with the golden shoulder pads. And we have not seen those yet, and not like the golden belt buckle and the golden shoulder pad, and we are not seeing this whatsoever anywhere. So, okay, and apparently at some stores there's a $33 version of the Baroness for $33.99. What the heck is this one? I'm curious. Like, what is this? Pre-order? Oh, is this really like there's pre-order already for a 6-inch version? When is this coming out? I don't know. Seems very sketchy to me. Honestly, this is the first time I've seen this, and this is not the. If this is not the freaking Walmart exclusive, then there's another version of the Baroness coming out. The fuck? I don't know. It's very disappointing. I think they pretty much did Cobra dirty with this line. Freaking yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, but they really, really screwed this up. Yeah, Baroness is like one of the best characters. Like, I think when I bought the Sideshow figures, Baroness was the first figure I bought before everybody else. Because, yeah, like the Sideshow version, the Sideshow Baroness was actually not horrible. But that's a high-end collectible figure. And look at these customs. Look at like how people make custom Lady J's that look a lot better than the actual Lady J release. That is just disappointing as hell. And I honestly think this line was gonna be very promising, but honestly, like right out the gate, it just falls flat on its face. I mean, I'm not saying like all the figures are bad. I really like the Destro figure. I think they nailed it with the Destro. I think they did pretty good with the Snakes guy and the Vipers and the Bats. But you know, for iconic Cobra characters like Cobra Commander and the Baroness and some of the other characters, I think they just really screwed the pooch. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about these figures. Uh, Honestly, I think the design of the movie Baroness actually looks better than the classified version. You know, the regular release. But you know, they really need to fix their articulation, man. The elbows needs like better range. The legs needs to be like more natural looking, and probably needs different hand options as well. But yeah, it's there's really nothing we can do at this point. Thanks for watching, guys.